Oh my god. 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 Oh my god.
Right, someone explain this to me. Marks and Spencer's are charging $24.17 a kilo for this. I've had Yorkshire puddings that are bigger than that. Then I go to Sainsbury's, £21 a kilo for a rump joint. Rump, for that price I want it massaged, named and tucked in at night. And then the butchers, $13.95 a kilo. Half the price, twice the beef, even threw in a bit of chat and called me love. Can't get that in Marks and Spencer's.
I'm sorry, Marks and Spencer's, but £2.20, come on. How much chocolate is in that? £2.20, I just can't believe this today. And this one, £1.10p for that, one bite. Come on, Marks and Spencer's, sort your pricing out now.
Shit food. £2.25.
I was at the supermarket earlier and I had the nastiest, the slowest and the rudest cashier. I guess it's my own fault for using the self-service checkout.
You gonna sing it with
Right,
us?
the meat man's here.
We're gammon.
Let's get him to sing a song.
We're gammon. I hope you like gammon too. We're live again. Hi out there, all you TikTok people.
I've come to see if you'd sing me a song, but you was already singing a song as I come over anyway,
What do you
so...
want us to sing?
Well, oh, that was perfect.
We're gammon.
There you go.
We're gammon.
We're gammon.
We hope you like gammon too. We're gammon, 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 gammon. Gammon in the name of the Lord. Wham.
Oh my God, this is an emergency public service announcement to all my followers and to anyone else who sees this in the UK. We've all seen the ridiculous packaging of mincemeat now in Aldi and Asda. Look at it, it's horrible. It doesn't even look like mince anymore. But don't panic. I went to Morrison's today and oh my God, they sell normal mince. In normal packaging. Look, mince in a plastic case with a film top. And the contents still look like mincemeat. Not like this from Aldi or Asda. Theirs just looks like a bleeding brick. And when you take this out of that airtight packet, it's just stuck together. Just like a brick. It's minging. So get yourself to Morrison's and you'll be able to buy normal mince in normal packaging. What we're all used to. Not that vacuum sealed rubbish that could be used to build a bleeding house. Well done, Morrison's. Bravo.
I found some absolute bargains in Sainsbury's today. So they have got their some of their meat on, I always want to say Club Card. Hannah, it's not Club Card, it's Nectar. On Nectar prices, they had, I think it was pork joints, half leg of lambs and lean beef joints. So the saving on the lean beef joints, I think, was like £2 or £3 a joint, but a saving's a saving. And if you were going to buy it anyway, then why not buy it cheaper? But the half leg of lambs and the pork joints, some of the prices were crazy. And a quick disclaimer before anyone tries to comment this on any of my videos, because it seems to be happening quite a lot at the moment. The constant, why would you buy cheap meat and why buy things when they're on offer like this, and meat shouldn't be this cheap and it's not great quality. Listen, not everyone is on the same budget, not everyone has X amount of disposable income, and when people see offers like this, sometimes they want to take opportunity of it. They might have large families, they might want to save up and buy a few things for a Sunday dinner or family coming over, or even Christmas, with it being like 9.5 weeks away. So let me show you what they've got. So let's start with the beef. These were quite big, to be fair. The sizes of them were quite big. I did say it's only like a couple of pounds saving, but if you were going to buy it anyway, then it makes sense to save a couple of quid. So this is top rump. Normal price for this one was £25.19, but on the nectar price it was £22.23. Now, the large pork crackling joints, huge saving.
Welcome back to your channel, where free speech is still a thing. Blighty Blighted is the place to be. Well, looks like the supermarkets are at it again, upping the price of meat, beef especially. I saw the price per kilo the other day and thought I'd wandered into a jewellery shop. Used to be you could get a decent cut for Sunday dinner. Now you need a credit check and a small inheritance just to afford a bit of mince. I swear, if it gets any worse, they'll be keeping the steaks behind glass with the aftershave and phone chargers. And to the supermarkets, if you're watching, we've got beef with you. Big, overpriced, shrink-wrapped beef. They'll tell you it's supply chain issues or global markets. Nonsense. It's greed, plain and simple. They're slicing the steaks thinner and our wallets even thinner than that.
I was in Wolverhampton and I thought, I've got to go to Malik Butcher's because I've seen the video, God knows how many times. I like the videos, and they do a sandwich for 20 quid. So I thought, I will treat myself, even though I am a little bit on a diet. Nicely boxed. Mate. So it is Wagyu beef with gherkins, cheese, sauce. There's cabbage on there as well. Look at that, man. Is it worth 20 quid? Oh, and it's toasted. I've never spent 20 quid on a sandwich for my lunch. But that's good. That is good. They've said in their videos about the meat and why is it so expensive. That tastes like good shit. I'm halfway through, and I'm gonna say, the more you eat it, the more it's dead good, man. It's not too greasy. I'm not a food critic. I just like food. But yeah, I wouldn't have one of these every day. But I mean, look at that. Look at that for a side profile. This is a good sandwich, man. 20 quid. 20 quid for a sandwich. Is it over the top? Well, I'd rather spend money and get something that I want to eat and I like, rather than spending, I don't know, 3 quid on a piece of shit. I'd rather spend the money and get something decent. So, would I do it again? Yeah.
Why has UK beef got so expensive? You're seeing prices now like 45, 50 pounds a kilo, you know, that's outside London. What's driving that? Well, UK beef has gone up by about 100% in the past 24 months. So a huge increase. It's not gone up in the last week, it's gone up over the past 2 years. And there's quite a few variables driving this. So one of them is the fact that the feed that the animals depend upon, so grain and soy, a lot of that is imported into the UK. As that cost has increased, that has meant that the cost of raising the animal to slaughter has also increased. Now, why has that increased? Well, a lot of it is red tape. And because the changes in the UK due to Brexit, that has resulted in an increased friction of getting the feed into the UK, which has then driven up the price of feed itself, which then drives up the price of beef. Another issue is the activity of slaughtering the actual animals. So you think about the slaughter, the abattoir, you think about moving the carcasses around. That is obviously done by humans. That's not an AI issue, that's a human issue. And that work requires a lot of people. Now, because of the changes since Brexit, what has happened then is that we've had a lack of people to do that work. And there's been an increase in the cost. You've got to pay more to get people. And therefore, the costs has been passed on to the beef, and therefore the price of beef has in fact gone up in relation to the labour as well. So you've got the feed for the animal, you've got the slaughter, the transportation of the animal, that's all gone up. The other part of this is that farming itself has just got more expensive, whether it's fuel for the tractors or it's fuel and energy to keep the sheds warm. All those costs have gone up, and that's because energy costs have gone up. So if you think about your home bill, think how much that's increased. Well, that's the same for the farmers. So the price has gone up. So the energy bills has gone up, labour costs have gone up, and then the input costs, the feed has gone up. Also fertiliser as well, another input cost has gone up. And so some of those are due to the Ukraine war. So because of that, we've had increased energy costs. It's also driven up the price of fertiliser, and some of it's due to Brexit, and some of it's just general inflation. But as a result, there's been 100% increase in beef.
Sometimes when I put videos out, I get people saying, Eddie, meat's expensive, meat's expensive. Yeah, I know that. But you see, you go to these cheap supermarkets and you can get cheaper stuff. I know you may say that they've done stuff to the chicken, but it's still better for you. The meat here is still better for you than all the ultra-processed nonsense. Look at this trolley. Now the trolley, every item in here is under £5. In fact, the chicken wings, this is £1.99, and you can make a dish. Remember, the fatty bit, there's nothing wrong with it. Don't let them fool you. And the other thing is, when you go to these supermarkets, sometimes when the meat is about to be go off, expire, they discount it. So buy it, freeze it, and then use it. I used to do that when I was a broke-out student, and when I had children at a young age and I was struggling to make ends meet. I managed to cook like this, simple, basic ingredients, and you cook for yourself. If you don't do that, you're forced to eat all this ultra-processed nonsense. Don't eat them. Make your own food. This is better.
I'm about to cook spaghetti bolognese, and just the look of it is putting me off. The way they pack this meat looks like dog food. Oh man, why can't they bring back the old packets? On top of that, when you do cook it, it's all in clunks opposed to, individual strings. You have to break it up bit by bit. It's just an absolute nightmare. I mean, it adds time into cooking the food, and I'm starving, and I just want this done. I wonder which supermarket came up with this idea first. Clearly, they've done this for the purpose of the food lasting longer, or to save on packaging. Either way, it's just horrible. I mean, it's a shame that I live in the middle of nowhere, because I could go to a local butcher and get proper mince, and I probably taste better as well. No doubt this is probably old meats and just frozen and then defrosted over time. But whichever supermarket came up with this idea, yeah man, you're held accountable for this nonsense. You can guarantee whoever came up with this idea does not eat from their supermarkets. They'll probably go to a local butcher and get fresh cut mince. It's just disappointing overall. The quality food is dipped. And as for food packaging, need I say any more? Listen to the state of it.
Yo, you man are on it in here. What you doing? Give him a hiding. Nah, just pulling him in it. You can't be attacking him and tell me I can't film him like that. What, tell me I can't film him? You can't grab him up. You can't grab him up like that, no. You can't grab him up like that, no. You can't grab him up like that, no.
Excuse me, can you go out?
I'm what? Got a point in my face.
Well, can you go?
Why? What have I done? I ain't done nothing wrong.
I'm asking you to leave.
Why I done nothing wrong?
Because it's not expected.
I'm a witness. I've seen him being assaulted. I'm a witness.
Not being assaulted.
I'm a witness. I've been assaulted.
You leave the store, please.
Huh? Oh well. So at the end of the day, you can't just rush him and drag him into a dark room, can you?
He's doing his job. So can you?
He's not really doing his job. He's not doing his job. Not according to the evidence, is he? He might have stole from the shop. He might have stole from the shop, but you can't grab him up and take him out of sight like that. Don't work like that. Don't work like that. Don't work like that.
Call the police.
Call the police, man. Listen, you stood here pointing like that and going, excuse me. It's not getting nowhere, is it? Don't shout at me. I'll shout at you, love. Don't shout at me. You are. You're pointing your hand in my face going, leave the store, because I've seen my man rough up my man. If you're stealing, you count wrong and strong, but at the end of the day, it's not good to get roughed up like that. Come on my face about excuse me. Excuse yourself, man. Excuse yourself. Excuse yourself. At the end of the day, I'm going on what I've seen. I don't want to listen to you because all you've done is try to shout in my face.
Go on, rough him up again, go on.
Can't do that, man. If he stole, hold him for the police, but don't rough him up and try to beat him up in the back room. Are you mad? Come on.
Right, so I've ordered this lot from a company on TikTok, a butcher's. So we get 2 packs of kebabs. There's 2 packs of burgers, 2 packs of bacon, salt and pepper chicken wings, 12 meatballs, 2 packs of 12 sausages, half a leg of lamb, this marinade thing, not really sure what flavour, I need to read through it, 2 packs of bacon, 500 grams of mince, hand trimmed chicken fillets, peppered loin steaks, 2 sirloin steaks, barbecue ribs, Chinese pork ribs, what's this one? Chicken portion, Chinese chicken portions, Chinese sizzling loin steaks, tasty chicken strips, there's loads in there. Garlic chicken portions and Cajun 10 Cajun chickens. Honestly, looks amazing, guys. I think it was £69 for all that, and then £5 delivery. I'm well happy with it. What do you guys reckon? Good deal or not? Now obviously they throw these ice packs in the box as well to just keep it cool. Now I've got to try and stack it in the freezer. Have a good one, guys.
Things I do in Scotland, I didn't do in America. I've been out of America for several years, so you may do this in America, but I didn't. I'm absolutely blown away at this price. This is a little more than £1.5 pounds of beef. It is 5% steak, mince, or ground beef, and it is $7.19. That translates to almost £10. I'm sorry, almost $10 for £1.5 pounds of 5% ground beef. Do you pay that in America? Or do we just pay that here? That is insane.
Okay, hello British people. I am here to rank your supermarkets. I'm beginning with M&S apparently, although to me, hello, this is not the place you go to do your shopping weekly. Maybe you get your picky bix here. Let me see, or your very expensive Easter eggs. For me, it is not so great. I know it is an institution for you, but it is going in 8, but it is not so great. Iceland, great country, yeah? They have volcano. It's very nice. Let me see. It is okay. I have been to the Iceland shop, and it has some good deals, but it does not inspire me to want great things for my life. So so let me see. We put that in number 6. I don't know. It is random, yeah? Lidl, well, of course, superior number 1, there's no question, don't fight me on this. Asda, that's pretty good, does all the things you want, it is cheap deals, so if, for me, this will be the number 4. I don't know, I'm leaving space for myself. Waitrose, I mean, it is divine, but it is also a way to send your bank account to the billionaires of the country, because they're so expensive. I suppose at least it is partly owned by the people that work there, apparently, but so expensive. I do like it though. I'm going to go 5. Controversial, I know. Let me see, Aldi, number 2. Do not fight me on this. We have superior supermarkets. Morrison's since 1899. It is old. Yeah, I believe this is like the supermarket of the countryside. So, yeah, sounds good. I don't have good spaces like Tesco. Tesco has all the things you want, but they lie to you about the prices. Everything must be club card price, or you have no money left to buy groceries. They're surprisingly expensive. I got 10 because they kind of annoy me. Sainsbury's I can't even remember what is left. At least it is honestly expensive, so I think it was 7, and I'm left with, they're terrible. I do not like them. They're for students who get a 10% discount, and that is all. Okay, 9. We are done here. Thank you. I hope you agree, and if you don't, I don't care, because the German supermarkets are superior. Thank you. Goodbye.
So, shall we do, this was literally a top-up shop at Sainsbury's. Shall we do a guess what I've spent today? I'm shocked how expensive some things are nowadays. So, I got 2 pizzas. They're on nectar price as well. 18 Yorkshire puddings, also on nectar price. I've got some little cake bars, some crisps for me, because obviously I'm back at Selling World, some eggs. 2 packs of Pringles, also on nectar. A pack of yoghurt, so you're on nectar. Some naan bread, I'm doing the boys a curry for tea. 3 packs of baby wipes, they were Aldi price maps. Some nappy bags. So I got some ham and some bacon, some fat-free yoghurt, some Oreos, jar of curry sauce, some rice, 4 Lunchables, tin of soup, don't know what the sins are, but hopefully it won't be too high, 2 packs of statide chicken, a pack of mini breast fillets. These are all on nectar, so these are for Halloween, and some sweets for the kids for the weekend. A pack of 30 pull-ups. And then I got this for Caitlin for Halloween, and it's 25% off clothing. So obviously I've got some bits here that obviously weren't essential, but it is what it is. But yeah, do you want to have a little guess of how much I spent? Shocking. And also, can I just add, I'm going to do a separate post on this. Freddo's nowadays, you only get 4 in the packet, not 5. It's just bonkers. The cost of living is absolutely mad at the minute. Excuse a little man, by the way, he's just not in a very good mood. Hopefully, he'll snap out of it. Say hi! Yeah.
So it turns out Tesco club card prices have harmed the economy, and this is a very weird, niche, but very impactful story about Tesco club card prices.
Please scan your club card.
This story came out 2 weeks ago and I missed it, and I saw somebody talking about it yesterday, but they didn't explain it. But basically, because Tesco has so many products listed as a club card price, when inflation in the UK is calculated, it's calculated at the listed price. And because Tesco, as we know, a lot of supermarkets do this, but Tesco is the worst offender, because they inflate their prices so much to make it look like you're saving money when you scan your club card. When the government calculates inflation, they do it as the listed price. So when Tesco put the price up, it makes it look like inflation in the country is much higher. And because Tesco has such a high market share in supermarkets in the UK, it has such dominance and so many of its prices, this has actually impacted inflation figures to a very large proportion. And the reason why this is so impactful is because the Bank of England will move its interest rate up and down based off of things like inflation. And if inflation is overinflated, it will affect the decisions of the Bank of England. It affects the decisions of how people get paid. It affects the decisions of so many different things, from governments to people getting paid to financial decisions to investments. So Tesco, accidentally, not their fault, but also kind of responsible for doing this constant club card pricing thing, has actually negatively impacted the economy in lots of weird ways that are really kind of hard to wrap your head around. It's such a weird but interesting story.
Tesco has done an urgent recall over a cheap dinner essential over a dangerous health risk. The supermarket giant has been forced to pull the product from shelves due to an undeclared item. Tesco had to recall free from breadcrumbs as it contains wheat. You couldn't make it up, which isn't stated on the packaging. This means the product is a possible health risk for anyone with celiac disease or tolerance to wheat. gluten, according to the Food Standards Agency. It's meant to be free from that, but it isn't. All day and batch codes of the 170 gram packaging have been affected by the error. Customers with allergies to gluten can return the product at the store for a full refund without a receipt. So if you know anyone that shops at Tesco, anyone that may have this, at their home, maybe send it to them, like the video, that helps push it out. And if you enjoy these kind of videos, hit that follow button. I'll see you next time. Thank you.
Steaks in here. Look at that rump steak. 22nd of the 10th. Rump steaks. Look at these. Oh my god. So much steak. Look at this. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Sirloin steaks. Sirloin steaks. Wow. Another rump steak there. There is absolutely tons of them. Look at this. Rump steaks, sirloin steaks. Hundreds of pounds worth of meat in here. And then you've got all the veg to go with it. Oh my god, this is insanity. Look at this. Security protected. It's still cold. Crazy. Ain't nothing wrong with this meat. Nothing at all. Sirloin steaks. Wow.
Backed by popular demand, let's rate foods that should be banned from UK supermarkets. Let's go. And yes, I have recently had my hair done. Stunning. Number 1, lazy garlic. Now, to me, it just tastes like vinegar. Doesn't taste like garlic. Also, it's quite spenny. Like, it's not cheaper than actual real garlic. Just buy normal garlic. It's just got like a weird bitter taste about it. It's like, I don't know, it don't cook right. When you put in a spag bowl, you know it's in there. You know that lazy garlic's in there. It's obviously pickled, because the moment you open that lid, it doesn't give me that warmth that garlic gives you. You know, when you like chop a bit of garlic up, stays on your fingers for about 3 weeks. That's a lovely, warming smell. Lazy garlic. No. I think it should go. Garlic purees, totally on board with. Stunning. Garlic that is lazy in a jar with pickled is basically pickled onion, but garlic. No one puts that in a spag bowl. Italians will be absolutely furious if they saw that in your cupboard. Number 2, cheese that is in a tube that you can squeeze. That is not cheese. That is not cheese. I have tried it once, because I don't know what it is. I think I must have seen it on an episode of The Simpsons, and it was all like bright orangey yellow, and then I thought, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I'm gonna try it. And I bought it, squeezed it on like a cracker or something, and wanted to vomit. That is not cheese. Anything in a tube, really, bit suspicious. Tomato puree, fine, it's in a tube, makes sense. Toothpaste, makes sense. Cheese shouldn't be in a tube. Number 3, anything that isn't HP brown sauce. And you know what I'm talking about. Daddy's absolutely gross. Got a fruity weird tang, almost like a fruity curry sauce from a chip shop, which don't get me started on that. But it's like got a weird tang to it, like, I don't know, where HP has got like a nice spicy bit of an undertone. You put that in a sausage sandwich, perfection. You put Daddy's in there, send it back. Send it back. Don't get me started. The only brown sauce that should be on the shelves in all UK supermarkets is HP. We have another cheese. Cottage cheese. Now, I think it gives me Slimming World PTSD. I have bought it in the past. I've tried to make some right funky stuff of it when people are like, you can make wraps out of it and whatever. No. It's the texture. It's the look of it. It's curdled. It looks off. It looks like it's going to give you 3 days worth of diarrhea. That's what it looks like. You open that, you peel it back. It looks off. I'm not a big fan of milk. I'll have it in a coffee. I couldn't drink it in a pint. Don't get me started. No one should be drinking milks like I am pints. Minging. But cottage cheese, something a bit funky about it. It's just, why would you want to eat something that looks off? If your yogurt looked like that, you'd put it in the bin, wouldn't you? So why are you eating it? Why are you eating it? No. Get rid of it. And last but not least, this is a controversial one, paste. Now, I used to eat paste sandwiches as a child. I remember it. So I had a bit of a nostalgia moment. I thought, oh my God, I'm going to buy some paste. I kid you not. I opened the jar of paste and I thought it was something to do with my dog's food that was out on the side. When I opened the jar, I had a waft. I thought, oh, flipping heck, I need to check the dog's food out. No, that was the paste. That was the paste. So, did I eat the paste? I did not. Did I put the paste in the bin? I did. Did I ring my mother and ask her what possessed her to give me paste sandwiches? She said, we were on a budget. Makes sense.
I remember when rare was how you liked your steak, not how often you could afford one. It's got so bad I'm considering tofu. Well, I say that, but if I wanted something tasteless and expensive, I'd just listen to the evening news. Enjoy it while it lasts, Britain. At this rate, next year's roast beef will be a printed photo. I will see you all on the next video.